guys, my name is Mike McLaughlin. We've got a brand new 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Touring L here for you to take a look at. Now, I grew up in minivans. I was one of 5 kids, so I was always in and out of these things. But what they've gone to today, from what I grew up in, is just miles ahead of the game. The technology, the safety features, just the convenience and the cool stuff you can do with this car is just mind-blowing. And I'll get a chance to show you a few of those things here today. Starting right from the front here, this one here is really nicely appointed. You got heated and cooled front driver's seat and passenger seat. Also heated second row seats and leather third row seats. Now Chrysler and Dodge have been well known for their stow and go seats, but a real nice feature they added this year was the power assist. So with a single touch of the button on the inside, I can move my driver's seat forward. One hand lift here makes it free. So even if I got my hands full of groceries, putting it down, packing it up, and I've got room to put more stuff down here with plenty of storage. Did the same thing in the back, making it just as easy, if not easier than it ever has been. And again, single hand adjustments. Drop it right into the floor, so you can still pack 2 kids and a trip to Home Depot if you need to. Now, another amazing feature of this car is all the power options. You've got power tailgate, power sliding doors, power windows, and then you start getting to the safety features. Front and rear parking sensors, rear camera, blind spot sensors on both sides, including the blind spot and the park assist. When you back up, you're going to see not only either side from the camera, but also alerts in case if somebody's outside of the view. You'll also see for the first time, and it'll show it to you when we're driving it, a 360-degree camera view of your vehicle from all sides. As you're backing up, you'll be able to see exactly where you're going and who's coming close to you. Now, when you have kids like I do and they always want to be entertained, you have a state-of-the-art entertainment system in here. 2 9-inch headrest inset screens here, controllable from up front. And I know kids don't always agree, so you can have them both watching 2 separate things on 2 separate screens, all controllable from up front or in the back. With a proper attachment, you can even pair up your cell phone and be playing Netflix on one screen, and they could be playing factory installed games that come with the vehicle on the other screen without any fighting. So now we'll take a quick trip around the block and get a feel for how smooth and how quiet it is. So the Pacifica's also been upfit with some noise dampening materials in both the roof and the doors, and actual active noise canceling. So there's actual small speakers in the ceiling of the vehicle to make it a little bit quieter in here for a much smoother ride. Anchor on and heading into a vehicle. Right on my steering wheel, I've got all my hands-free controls for both my Bluetooth phone calls as well as controlling everything on my Uconnect system with my voice. Changing my radio stations, my temperature controls, my navigation, everything all in one touch. I can even go so far as to say, find nearest Dunkin' Donuts when I want that pumpkin spice coffee. Radio controls are also mounted right on the back of the steering wheel, so again I can adjust without taking my hands off the wheel or my eyes off the road.
How does it drive?
Very smooth, very quiet. It doesn't feel like a minivan. I know there's that stigma, thank you, of minivans that, you know, Dad doesn't want to be the one with a minivan, and then he gets out there and he can do so much. He can go to, you know, the hardware store with kids in it. He can pack 8 passengers in this with the proper seating arrangements. So if you have half the soccer team taking them over to Dairy Queen, you can certainly do that with no problem at all. Now on the back you have USB ports not only in the second row and up front, but also all the way in the back in the third row you have 2 charge-only ports. So with the kids having more and more phones and iPads and everything, they can plug in and be connected, charging up, and nobody has to be complaining or fighting over the 1 or 2 plug-in ports that are here. few other available features on it include, like I said, the backup camera here that you'll see. You put it in reverse, you see the lines come up, and you can back right into the space pretty comfortably and confidently. You'll know exactly where you're going to end up before you get there. Doing a horrible job of it. But that's driver error, not car error. However, if you're as awful a parker as I am, you have the available option of the Park Sense, which means you can push a setting here for either parallel or perpendicular parking, and it'll instruct you to continue driving until it finds an available parking space, and then it'll take your hands off the steering wheel and you'll see the wheel turn by itself. You'll still have full control of both the brakes and the gas, and you can pull into a parking space by yourself with the vehicle handling all the steering. So again, great for tight spaces at the mall coming Christmas season, or parallel parking for people who just can't stand doing it.